Ken.
Hi. Hi, it's Patrick Lynch from the FreeTruthShow. We're in Salisbury today. Salisbury Chemtrail Info Day. SCID. And here's the flyer. It says, we're handing it out to the good people of Salisbury. We're right by the town hall here, actually. Let's get a shot of that. Or the Civic Hall. Civic Hall, yeah. And the chemtrail flyer says, we are poisoned by military jets spraying heavy metals. Government media won't tell you, so we have to. There are thousands of hours of amateur footage of the UK being sprayed by unmarked tankers. Google chemtrails. I have to advertise Google there. And we're with Mark, and we're with Deanzy from YouTube. And Glynn made it! Wow!
Hey, here he is.
Mate.
What's up?
Are you looking for Sarah?
I'm dying!
Oh man, there you go.
And we go.
Yeah, cool. Oh, we go? Oh.
Yeah, we go.
And yeah, Google chemtrails. Our health and environment is being destroyed from the chemtrail fallout. Chemtrails contain aluminium oxide, barium salts and strontium, molds, fungus, red blood cells, polymers, which is how they transport the bacteria on the polymers, on the cobwebs you might see. Bronchial problems, immune systems worn down, flu-like symptoms that persist, memory loss, extreme fatigue. We're all feeling very tired. This is why. All caused by so-called geoengineering. Trees are dying off and the pH of the soil is more alkaline and crops are failing. So here we are, we have the chemtrail leaflets and we're handing them out. We've got 4 of us today. I've got about 500 and we've got about 800 flyers. So Mark's chatting
on
to
there.
people, and we're basically trying to get people's attention about the environment first. And Glynn's handing out some stuff there. Hey, say hi, Glynn. How you doing? How you doing?
I've just got here, I've just arrived, so yeah. But it looks good. It looks good.
No spraying today, Glynn.
I know, thank God.
They always do not spray when we're handing out leaflets. There's nothing to show the public, but that doesn't look quite right, but we're not sure. No. Yeah. So,
it's early anyway, isn't it?
So there we are. Well, the reason we're doing this is to encourage you to do the same. It's freezing cold, we don't want to do here, we don't want to do any of this, but we want you to do it as well. So the more people that know about this, the better, because the media won't report on it. Chemtrails, chemtrails, chemtrails. Thank you. Thank you. You heard of chemtrails? Not fun. Can I leave that with you? Chemtrails? Come down to the environment. Thank you. Walking away from the cathedral. Yeah, walking away from God.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll press record. Get some Aspire in, then come down on me. That's recording.
Keep playing. The second lobster. Come on.
Salisbury Chemtrail Info Day, SCID. Here we are at Salisbury Cathedral, and we've been, as you can see, people are lining up there for the Christmas service, and we've been telling them about chemtrails, and some people are like, no, 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 thank you. Other people are, oh, I'm sure it is bad for the environment, thank you very much. So we've been handing out chemtrail leaflets today to the good people of Salisbury, in Wiltshire, in England, southern England. travel up. There's 4 of us here, Deanzy from YouTube, and Mark and Glynn are here, and we're handing out about 600 leaflets about details about chemtrails. Nobody knows what's going on, the people need to know, the media won't report on it, so it's our job, that's our duty actually, to tell the people that they're being poisoned by military jets, from unmarked military jets, every day around the world. So this building was 1258, it was finished about 1258, and we're here roughly, 1,000 years later trying to warn people about, I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but it's the end of history if we don't save ourselves and stop this chemtrail war crime. So thousands of years of, millions of years of humans being on the planet, we're now being decimated and destroyed by chemtrails and toxins in the food and vaccines and various other means, fluoride, and this is the major environmental catastrophe ever on the planet. So with all this history behind me, it's worth saving. We're a beautiful species and we need to sort of wake up fast, because we're probably the last generation fit enough to do anything about it. So these are the chemtrails and this is the public, and I advise you to do the same if you can. Thank you.
Let's leave one on the windscreen.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, I didn't realise you were in there. You're with the BBC, are you?
I'm a little part of the BBC.
Ah, excellent. Ah, the British Brainwashing Corporation.
So well done.
Have you heard of chemtrails? Chemtrails are spray from unmarked military aircraft spraying all around the world toxic chemicals on the public. Have you ever heard of that?
I lived underneath the flight path into Lynham for quite a few years, because they closed now. So.
Have you ever heard of the BBC reporting on chemtrails?
I don't think I've heard anything. Oh, hang on a sec. Yeah. Hi, David.
Now, I'm just really waiting for the band to come in. That's it. I'll give them the lead of the PA to the PA track. Leave and bring it back to the PA track.
Yeah, no, the solo verse that the lad did of Haunting Royal, I missed. So if there's a chance of him doing it again, that'd be really helpful. Anyway.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's
leave that with me.
Do you think,
you can see, I haven't got a great deal of time.
So, have you heard of the BBC ever reporting on chemtrails?
I wouldn't like to say whether they have or not.
Oh, sure. But you've not heard of chemtrails yourself? Can I ask you one more question? Don't you think it's a bit extraordinary that such a massive military operation going on above people's heads is not reported by the BBC? I mean, don't you think such a military operation of a mass scale should be reported by the BBC?
I think there's lots of things that are worthy of reporting, and presumably you can send things in to the relevant people.
Yeah, but they get ignored generally.
I will pass this on to people in our newsroom cheerfully on Monday.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your name?
My name's Ian Dyer.
Ian Dyer, Patrick Lynch.
Hello.
Free Truth Show. My channel is on there with all the footage if you'd like to see it.
Oh,
so please pass that on to your. I'll give you one for your director as well.
I will pass that on.
Thank you very much.
We'll get as well as the DG. We'll see what we do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You realise that the
I'm on video now, am I?
Thank you.
For use on YouTube? Or?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. It's free journalism. We really need some help with this matter. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ian.
Okay.
And the media are not allowed to report on it. we need journalists to help spread the word about this. Well, usually they are contrails, but these are chemical trails. Very different. They hang around and form banks of cloud, block out the sun. It's very bad for the environment and our health. Please look it up. Thank you. Can you explain what happened to your fingers again, mate?
Yes, I was cycling over the bridge.
Pardon?
I was cycling over broken bridges. Do you know where that is?
I don't know.
Well, I used to cycle to work, so you go in as sort of like that in a loop, and it's across the rivers, and there's lots of bridges.
A lot of people are having bad health effects from these chemtrails.
Yes, well, actually, the hospital said it wasn't that, but I don't know what else it could have been.
Exactly.
It was about 5-10 years ago.
You're the
co-founder of the two of us.
Green Friends of the Earth.
About 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, when I got there,
we got to go.
Yeah.
And your fingers swelled up and you had to have your rings cut off.
So much. Like when I got, I had red marks all down my neck.
Everything.
Every bit of me that was exposed because it was summer came up in a red rash. And when I went up the whole, I went into work and they said you look ridiculous. And then my hand started swelling up, so I had to get my rings cut off.
Do you have oils and things like
I just come up in a big red rash.
Like the typical eczema.
Yeah, and they did actually, they said it might have been crop spraying, but they couldn't find anybody doing crop spraying, so we felt it must be.
I mean, we get a lot of fuel dumping in our military.
I don't know, but it was quite
These are actual chemtrails, chemical trails from military aircraft. This is what we're trying to warn people about.
Just to see what happened to us.
But this was a few
We don't know
years
why
ago,
they're doing it.
so
They say they may do it in the
Geoengineering
future
to
to combat
create
global warming,
artificial
to reflect the sun's rays. What's your name, sir?
John Abbott.
John Abbott. And you're the mayor now?
I'm an environmental scientist by training.
Right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you again.
Thank you.
All right.
Just hope he comes out now.
Very good.
Yeah, well, perfect time. He was on the other side. Sorry.
Chemtrails, very bad for the environment. Thank you. It's generally been quite positive today, and some woman said, "I've seen the film." No, it's just a film. So you wouldn't like one of these. So no, it's a film. Another person said, "What the hell is he talking about?" So there's been quite a few nervous reactions to devastating information, which is only to be expected. That's fair enough. But the mayor, that was great. The mayor took that in. I think he was the mayor. So only a few sort of negative comments today, but generally people have been quite positive. So don't worry, don't be scared. Get out there and tell the public you're being poisoned. Get out there and tell people the truth. Thank you.
I have now.
Thank you very much. Please look it up. Thank you.
Chemtrails, get to know.
Don't film me when I'm burping.
I'll edit it out.
Well, it's a freezing cold day in Salisbury, and we've been out giving these chemtrail leaflets about, and we've got rid of about 300, I think, by now, 250, 300, and most people are genuinely concerned, and get out and do this yourself, and etc. blah blah blah. Very bad for our health, very bad for the environment, and it's freezing cold. We don't want to do this, but it's got to be done.
Thank you.
Great faces. Came on early. Excuse my attire. That's us for today. We're handing out the chemtrail leaflets. It's just 10 to 5 now, I think it's something like that. And we've got Deanzy here who's filming me, filming you, filming me, filming you, filming me, Glynn.
We're all there in a little circle.
We've had a good day. We've had a genuinely positive result. Deanzy, what kind of reaction have you had today from the public that you've spoken to?
I'd say better than Southampton. Definitely better than Southampton. People definitely more positive in Salisbury. People stopped to chat. People are actually caring about the issue really here. We talked to the BBC, talked to the mayor, talked to a lot of different people, and I think we've got a good message out today.
Excellent. Mark, what's your reaction from the public today?
Definitely better than Southampton.
Really?
A lot more interest.
Why?
Just a lot more interest. I mean, someone talking to that woman earlier. I mean, she was on the ball. She knew exactly what she was. Well, she'd heard of it.
The Indian lady.
Yeah, the Indian lady. Yeah, she definitely was interested. It's a few more people like that. Well, hundreds and hundreds more people like that is the goal at the end of this. Yeah.
So we've got about another 500 or 600 out today, leaflets, and I noticed myself there's genuinely a lot more interest, a lot more interest, a lot more positive feedback from people. A lot more people had heard of it, and just talking to the mayor and that military guy.
The mayor was the big part of the big bit.
Where the mayor admitted himself that his wife may have been subjected to this. Yeah. So her fingers swelled up and she had to have her rings cut off. And Glynn.
Hey.
Another successful day.
Definitely.
Tell me about the feedback that you've got from the public today about chemtrails.
It's been basically quite a wide range in its spectrum. I've had no interest to a mediocre interest to people that are very interested and very aware.
Sure.
And consciousness is rising. Consciousness is rising. And it's warming. You know, very warming.
So it's definitely worth getting out and doing this.
Yes, of course.
What would you say to people who are thinking about doing it?
I would say
Don't think
about it, just get out and do it and look at every way in which you can attack this monstrosity which is literally affecting every human need known to us. So I would advise everybody to start thinking, start feeling and get out there. Definitely.
Excellent. Thanks, Glynn. Well, thanks to everyone for our help today. For our help, we've helped each other get the information out. And here we are. That's the three of us there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're all in shot. There we go. Still shot of that sometimes. There we go. That's the 4 of us today. So signing off from the Free Truth Show with Deanzy, Glynn and Mark on our SCID day, the Salisbury Chemtrail Info Day. So skedaddle everybody, bye bye!
Skedaddle!
Say goodbye!